dream.
The 2016 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic broadcasts are brought to you by CBA Sports, Founders Federal Credit Union, Farm Bureau Insurance, RSM Promotions, and FCA Camps.
All right, welcome back to the beautiful Dorman Arena. We're here at the FBI Classic, Ridgeview High School taking on Spartanburg High School. I am Sylvester Williams, joined by Anton Bennett. How you doing, Anton?
I'm doing great, man. Game 2.
Right now, Spartanburg taking on Ridgeview. Game in the winner's bracket. Both teams won yesterday. Both teams had impressive games. High score for Ridgeview was Caden Rice. Caden Rice had a beautiful game.
Caden's a pretty solid player.
Romaine Kelly scores on that one. Romaine's another guy who had an impressive game yesterday.
Oh, still Spartanburg pushing the rock. Oh, still back by Ridgeview. The 5, Damon Johnson.
Now, one of the things about this Spartanburg team is full of athletes. Oh, good block by Caden.
And he runs the court.
Now, one thing when I say this team is full of athletes, I talked to the coach. Before the game yesterday. I talked to Coach Ford. I said, Coach Ford, can you tell me a little bit about your team? And Coach Ford said, I don't know. We only practiced for 4 days.
Yes, sir.
He said most of my guys were out here playing football.
And football they do play.
Made it to the upper state finals, I think. The upper state finals that Spartanburg team made it to.
Lost to another Spartanburg County team in Boiling Springs.
Boiling Springs lost in the state championship to Dutch Fork.
Yes, sir. A Midlands team.
Fouled up underneath Andrew Tate. Tate will go to the line. Tate had 16 points yesterday. 16 points for Andrew Tate.
Now this Ridgeview team is coached by Uric Stoneman. He was an assistant coach at Oak Hill for some years here. And he took over for the Ridgeview coach who went over to Ben Lippin.
Coach Stoneman coached at Oak Hill. Got to see his share of star players, to say the least.
Handful,
maybe one or two. One or two NBA players.
Yes, sir. Good push. Got to finish the layup. Caden Rice fighting for the read. Ridgeview back out with offensive rebound.
Shaquille Fleming will get it. Now they'll give it back to Fleming. Tried to get it down to Caden. Caden will have it. Caden wants to work with it.
Soft touch.
Nice.
He got to his spot, knew where he was at. Turned, gave him a little shoulder hit. Turn and release.
Caden, one of the top unsigned seniors in the state of South Carolina.
I think the biggest thing with him right now is his size. You know, he has a frame of a slender guy. Good pass, extra pass.
Lays it in for the easy two, Caden does. One thing about this young man, I looked at the scorebook yesterday. He had 24 points. And I'm looking at the scorebook. I'm trying to remember how he scored 24. I'm talking about the most balanced scoring ever. 3-ball.
Ridgeview's come out hot.
Traquel Fleming knocks down the 3. But I looked at the scorebook. I looked at my book, and it just seems like, damn, 6 points here, 1 quarter, 8 points in the next quarter. It's just so even.
That's 2 defensive rebounds back-to-back for Mr. Rice. Oh, there's going to be a charge there. Oh! Thought we were going to get a charge on that one, buddy.
Ridgeview defeated Shiloh. Shiloh out of Snellville, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. Young man from Shiloh, Greg James. Greg ended the night, I think, with 18 points. Greg is one of the best shooters in the state of Georgia. Shiloh actually lost to Dutch Fork earlier today. You can watch that replay also on SUVtv. They lost to Dutch Fork on a last-second put-back dunk. How often does that happen?
That's tough. Well, they say, 0.2 seconds you can get a dunk in.
Yes, sir. And he got it with a little bit of time to spare. He had, I think that the referees end up putting, I think it was like maybe 1 second on the clock. I think they probably gave him too much. But he was talking about a last-second dunk to end the game.
Ridgeview playing some stifling defense right now with a man-to-man. Got to be disciplined. When you play a man-to-man defense, got to be disciplined to your craft. And now they made an ill-advised pass.
Wasn't quite paying attention. Ooh, blocked from behind. No, wasn't blocked.
That was very lazy.
Talon Cooper for 2. He'll get his own rebound. Bobbles off his leg. Trey High. Trey High.
Yes, sir.
Jumper's good. Andrew Tate.
Touch.
4 for Tate.
Mr. Rice has the ball. Pump fake, get to the baseline. Pass to the high post. To the wing. Back down. Reaching in there.
This is kind of when a coach definitely earns his money. Look at Reese is coming in. The Alabama signee. You see him walking on the baseline with 2 ice bags on both knees.
Yeah, that's the protocol for that jumper's knee.
Jumper's knee. I had to live with that. I was a leaper.
Yeah, whenever you leave the ground, you call yourself a leaper.
Hey, I left the ground pretty high.
There you go.
Darian Johnson knocks down 2. Now Spartanburg will play with it. Long 3-ball, back of the rim, rebound brought down by Foster.
Right now, Spartanburg doing a lot of one-on-one against this man-to-man. A lot of dribbling.
2-3. They give him a little matchup 2-3 zone. And one thing about the Spartanburg team, they've yet to jail. Like I say, they've been playing football. They got 12 people on the roster, and 7 of them play football.
Oh, and
Talon Cooper for 2. He'll get the hoop in the horn.
Hoop in the horn. I have to catch myself from saying and 1.
Because it's not and 1 yet.
Not until you make the free throw.
Not till you make the free throw.
.241 in the first quarter. Ridgeview 12. Spartanburg 10. Crowd is getting a little steeper.
Start to fill in, and the funny thing is, you heard the referees. You heard the announcer say, if you leave, you may not get a chance to come back in.
Exactly right.
Last night, jammed packed house. Long range three, no good.
And the funny thing about that last night, Spartanburg Day was playing a team that nobody else knew about.
Exactly. Exactly.
Tonight they're playing a team that everybody knows about.
It's the rematch.
The rematch.
The rematch. Keenan will be taking on Spartanburg Day. Look at that, with Grace with a little bit of beauty. Coming up to the booth. One of my high school classmates. She wanted to come and make sure I was still good looking, so she came and stopped by. She'll have a son. He'll be playing a little bit later on tonight.
From my Hillcrest Rams.
The Hillcrest Rams starting point guard, Cam Hunter. Cam Hunter, he'll be playing tonight. Caden comes across the top with a block. He comes across the top with the block, Caden does. You know, Anton, you know, most of our listeners don't know me and Anton went to school together. Anton's a year younger than myself, but it kind of makes us feel strange calling some of these games and some of these kids.
Yep.
Like, hey, I know your mama. I went to school with your daddy.
It's funny. I'm glad to see they doing good, though.
Glad to see the kids are doing well, man.
I'm glad he called a block on that one just now.
It's funny, talking about kids. We got Anton's son, Jacob, being with us all the time, calling the games in the booth with us. Jacob's just enjoying the best seat in the house.
That's the perks.
That's the perks. That's the perks of SUVtv. You people at home, you get to watch the game on your couch, in your drawers, however you want to do it. At work.
Oh, good floater there. Trey High from Ridgeview. That floater shot, man, is a good weapon to have, man.
Trey High knocks that down. Yeah, you know, that's a beautiful shot to be able to come in there and just throw that little floater up and just let it fall.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Spartanburg running the flex offense now. Ridgeview got him out of whack, though, in that flex.
Yeah, Ridgeview jumped back into that man-to-man defense. I think that's what Ridgeview was doing. They started off in the 2-3 zone, and then they jump into the man.
Yeah.
These multiple defenses. First free throw, good. Uzziah Dawkins knocks down that free throw.
Close game so far here, 14-12, 14-13, Ridgeview leagues.
You know, this is two kind of evenly matched teams now. Both teams have great athletes on this team. Spartanburg, I think, has more athletes than Ridgeview, but Ridgeview has the better player.
You're right about that. Oh!
Basket.
And the foul.
DeMarcus Neal Taylor.
And you know, in South Carolina, they have new classifications now. They have a 5A class now. Spartanburg being a 5A, Ridgeview stayed in the 4A ranks. And Ridgeview might be to make some noise in the 4A ranks.
Spartanburg always have been a part of what they call the Big 16.
Big 16.
In South Carolina, every year they'll have the largest enrollment 16 schools. They'll form the Big 16. They play for their own championship in football.
Well, not no more.
Not anymore. It's 5A now.
Anymore. Good drive for Spartanburg.
Tate with the basket. No basket. Called over the back.
Rice, yeah. Good hustle play, but got a foul there.
Called a foul on Caden Rice.
That first foul on him. 13 seconds left in the first quarter.
You know, and it's funny that South Carolina just moved to 5A, 5 different classifications. You know, it seems like a lot of the other states, you know, they've had 6 classifications and breaking it down. Off the backboard.
Long. Oh, counterfeit goal.
Counterfeit goes, doesn't go. And that's the end of the first quarter. The score, 16-17. 16-17. Spartanburg on top. All right, we're back here live, second quarter action here at the FBI Classic.
Nice pull up.
Ooh, way to hit it inside the middle of the lane. The Margie Foster.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the running back for Spartanburg.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Spartanburg playing a deny man-to-man defense.
Thought about the three, stepped in. No good.
Got to find a man to box out. If you're a man-to-man, that should be the easiest way to box out.
It should be the easiest thing in the world to do is box out if you're playing man-to-man defense. Just the guy you was guarding, turn around.
Box him out.
Turn around, put your hip on him.
So you know you wouldn't play man-to-man.
Exactly.
If your man got the rebound. First one goes.
And he knocks down both of them.
Neil Taylor.
DeMarcus Neil Taylor. Wonder if I know any Neil Taylors over there. What's that, the Summit?
Just say Northeast area.
Northeast area?
You can never call where them kids from in the Northeast area. Good post play there.
Adrian Briscoe.
Yes, sir. Good post play there.
You know, it's funny, man. I remember when they built Ridgeview, because I was still in high school when they built Ridgeview.
Yep. I remember that also. Matter of fact, my AAU team practiced at Ridgeview the first year. Midlands 4.
Midlands 4. And you know that's one of the things I miss about AAU ball, the way they used to do it.
Yes, sir.
You know, in Columbia, I'm not quite sure how everything works everywhere else, but in Columbia, they had one big tryout. Every kid in the state, every kid in the city, you know, came to try out for that 17 and under team.
Yes, sir.
And you tried out, and, you know, the best 12 made Midlands 1.
Yep.
And everything else was ranked down from there.
So I was like 42 then.
Yeah, there you go. You're about 42 on that list. So you can say you were at that time. The way I look at it, instead of 42, go and say you were the fourth best point guard in the city.
There you go.
Instead of 42.
Yes, sir. But hey, those were the good days. So Midlands 1 through 4, 1 through 8.
1 through 8. Yes, sir. 18. I remember those days. I actually remember we were playing in a tournament over there in Irmo, AAU tournament in Irmo.
Oh, passing lane.
Jumps in the passing lane, picks one off. There we go. I tell you, we got all these old alumni coming up.
Good cut by Caden Rice.
Caden Rice. We got the alumni coming up. We got Andre Hunter. He just walked in the building. He's the father of Cam Hunter. We had the mother of Cam Hunter come up. Now we got the dad come up.
Nice body control. Just got to put it up soft. Trey High pushing the ball up. Gets it up to Caden Rice. Back to Trey. Skips over.
But you know the strange thing is, I think Hillcrest, they play at 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they the last game.
They play the last game. But the Hunters had to show up now
Yes.
to make sure that they could get in to actually watch their son play.
You're exactly right.
Because it will be a jam-packed house tonight. Jam-packed. And if you don't get inside these doors around 3 o'clock, you won't be able to see your kid play.
Back in the day when, what was that, Stanley Robinson stole out the Coliseum?
Stanley Roberts, back when Lower Richland, those Diamonds,
And played Eau Claire.
played the Eau Claire Shamrocks. The game was too big to play in either one of them gym, and both of them were 4A schools.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't play in the gym. They had to play at the old Carolina Coliseum. And the funny thing was, the game sold out, and Stanley Roberts' own mama couldn't get into the game. Couldn't get into the game to watch that game. It was the only time all year the Carolina Coliseum sold out. LR and Eau Claire. Those back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. First free throw, good. You know, around that time, you know, rich history of South Carolina sports, because around that time, I think that's when Spartanburg had some guy by the name of Stephen Davis.
You're absolutely right.
You know, for those Spartanburg fans, I'm pretty sure you remember Stephen Davis out of Spartanburg. And Stephen Davis went on to have a great career at Auburn. Then he had a great career in NFL. But
Shouldn't have went to the team he went to, though.
he was a great Redskin. He was a great Redskin. But the funny thing about Stephen Davis out of Spartanburg,
Good floater.
the floater falls. Give that to Waylon Napier. But the great thing about Stephen Davis out of Spartanburg is not only was he a great running back, an all-state, you know, Shrine Bowl running back, he was a track star. Stephen Davis, he had the record for the 100-meter.
Smooth move.
Nice move by
Caden
Caden.
Rice. First to steal and the leg.
He had the record for the 100-meter dash in track in South Carolina for the longest.
For the longest.
Do
Since
you
2000s.
know the guy he beat for that state championship?
Something, right?
Nope.
Who's the guy he beat?
His name was Montgomery. He won an Olympic gold medal in the 100.
Tim Montgomery.
Tim Montgomery. He
Yes,
beat
sir.
Tim Montgomery. Stephen Davis.
Well, we had a guy that lost to Sean Crawford also in the 200. Ike Mitchell lost to Sean Crawford.
Ike Mitchell, another fast one out of Columbia. A lot of talent out of my Palmetto State. A lot of talent here.
Good back and forth game here. 26-23, 3:51 left. Spartanburg.
That's the
Ridgeview.
freshman.
Oh, and we got a tie ball game now.
Isaiah Owens, he's been doing that all night. He's been doing that all tournament. Isaiah Owens just has that deep set three ball. I mean,
Cold-blooded. Oh, going back at it. Oh, nice. Smooth. Napier.
Napier answers.
Like I say, this is a back and forth game. These two teams match up very well with each other. Like you say, Spartanburg probably have the better athletes. Ridgeview has the better player, but right now the role players are stepping up for Ridgeview.
Exactly.
And they have a game right here.
Oh, nice pump fake.
Oh, good move. Too hard off the back. Napier pushes the ball, no numbers, smartly.
He has to learn to use that left hand, though, the young freshman. Three
Oh,
ball.
deep ball.
Fleming knocks it down.
Good little 6-point run there by Ridgeview to jump back out by 6.
And, you know, something Owens will have to work on. Owens has that deadly three-point shot. He's consistent from out deep. But the thing is, once he works on that pump fake and going to the basket, Owens will be trouble. And considering he's only a freshman, he has a lot of time to work on it.
Right.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the half. 6-point lead for Ridgeview. Shot no good. Rebound brought down. He'll go to the line and shoot two. He fouled on the play.
Yeah, Kelly is a athlete. He's just a straight athlete there. Strong off the ground. Quick first step. He has that quick twitch muscle.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't know about that quick twitch muscle.
The quick twitch. Ooh.
Gotta get a free throw down.
Gotta work on that slow rotation free throw muscle. Slow down the quick twitch a little bit.
You're right about that one.
Well, a lot of these guys from Spartanburg, I like the energy Spartanburg brings. Whoa! Romaine's been living right.
Touched every piece of the rim.
He just wanted to make sure the rim was steady. Make sure there was no cracks in the rim.
Another tray ball. Off the mark. Cooper brings it up to the front court. Acts for the screen. Got a roll action. Goes straight to the lane. Misses the layup. There goes Kelly. Oh,
in and out.
Rolls
Trey
out.
Kelly.
Kelly with the offense rebound. Rolls out on the putback.
But I'll take that from Kelly because he's so active on the boards. I just want him to stay active. I'd rather him hit the shot, but still, just stay active on the boards.
Stay active. You're exactly right.
If you keep that motor going 100%, something good's going to happen.
Like I said, can't coach rebounding, can't coach effort.
Exactly.
That's a want.
Johnson will pass it over to Napier. Oh, Napier will turn it over.
Too late.
Yep, waited too long.
Too late. Pull up, three. Front rim off. Cooper pushes it.
They missed him. They missed Kelly.
Cooper straightaway three. Off the back rim. Rebound, Foster.
Damaji Foster knocks it down for two. He's another one of those guys who's just there. Wherever the ball is, he's there.
Mm-hmm.
When you need him, Damaji Foster's right there for you.
Step back, Napier. Short front rim. Rice. Oh, good pass, Rice.
And he'll get a foul on that one. Darian Johnson will go to the line and try to finish the three-point play. But that was great court vision.
Yes, sir.
Caden Rice. I'm talking about he went up and had the shot, had a man coming in to defend him, so he drops it off to the open man. Beautiful.
And he gets the foul.
Even better. Free throw good.
And one. We got a timeout.
And, that's one thing I don't really understand. When you call the timeout after you make the free throw and you're up.
Yeah. A minute two left. They don't want them to score, must be. They want to go. They want the ball back with this minute left. Probably going to put a token press in here just to slow the ball up. I'll try to put in a full court pressure. Try to get a steal, get the ball back before you go into halftime.
All right, we're back here live. They'll move it around. Spartanburg, 6-point deficit. The Ridgeview Blazers on top.
Kelly,
nice
stop
shot.
And pop.
Kelly taking out all the pieces in the arsenal.
Napier pushes it.
I don't know who he was passing that one to.
Yeah. Oh, we got a tip ball.
Tip ball?
We're going to stay here.
He got bailed out on that one. The referee bailed him out on that one. That was just a little bit too much aggressiveness. right, they'll bring Caden back in the game. Caden and Fleming will come back in the game. Oh, nice
Good
cut.
set. Fading away.
Ooh.
Right there on Caden's shot. I think he could have just stopped, went straight up in the air. Been better on that shot there.
Playing a little bit of offensive, defensive substitute right there. Caden has 2 fouls, so he pulled him out the game real quick. Wanted to let him play on offense, and they'll pull him back on defense so he doesn't pick up that 3rd foul.
Yes, sir. 20 seconds left.
That's what I call coaching earning his pay. Charge, we're going the other way. Way to step up and take a charge for the team. Oh, he paid for that one. He's still on the ground. Oh, my goodness, that arm.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, that wrist has been in the wrong way. Yeah, my goodness, he took one for the team. And the good thing about it, what the scoreboard did, the scoreboard, they went the film crew automatically took it off the big screen. They took that shot off the big screen.
Yeah.
And they put that Farm Bureau Insurance Classic logo on the screen.
I'm wishing my view could have been blocked from that one.
I tell you, that's not. And now here's the hard part right here. In the middle of the court, right here on the young man, they're going to have to try to pop that wrist back into place before he can walk. Now that is the toughest thing of the match, popping it back into place. The action when it pops out of place isn't hard, but to pop it back into place, that's what hurts.
He gets a round of applause right here as he goes off the court.
He definitely took one for the team. Trey High. No, that wasn't Trey High. That was Talon Cooper. Talon Cooper will leave. He'll have 5 points.
I don't think we'll see him tonight. No more tonight.
Yeah. I think that's going to be that'll be it for Talon. Yeah, I think it was his wrist or his finger. His wrist or his finger. I think it was his finger.
All right, we got 18 seconds here. Napier has the ball for Ridgeview. Brings it up court, gets to the front court, passes to.
Now let's see what Johnson will do. He'll move it over to Napier. Napier sends it back to 2-3.
Oh,
Cote. Josiah Cote.
You know, they set that play up, as the player was down, set that play up using the timeout.
Yes, sir. And here we are. We're at the end of the end of the first half. The score, 38-31 here at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Right, we're back here live for second half action here at the FBI Classic. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined. They tried to set the alley hoop. Coming in off the break. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Anton Bennett. We're watching. We're at the Dorman Arena, watching Ridgeview Blazers take on the Spartanburg Vikings. I've been saying we've been in Dorman, South Carolina, but we're actually in Roebuck, South Carolina.
There's no Dorman.
There is no Dorman, South. Okay.
Actually, the guy's name is Paul Dorman.
Paul Dorman. Three
Paul
ball.
Dorman.
Tried to get the fouls, not going to get it. Ball hit the line. We'll go back the other way. Paul Dorman High School.
Yes, sir. We're in the second half of this, evenly matched game. Ridgeview's up by 7 now, 38-31.
Couple of scores in at the half. Leading scorer leading both teams was Caden Rice. Caden had 10. High off the backboard, no good. Still fighting for the rebound. Got it, blocked. No, it'll be a foul. And it looks like Darren Johnson will go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul is on Kelly from Spartanburg.
Looking on the bench, trying to find Talon Cooper. Don't see Talon on the bench. Talon went down at the half with a, not sure if it was a finger injury or a wrist injury. But any way you look at it, it was
an injury.
It was an injury. Wasn't very pleasant to look at.
Ridgeview comes out in the full court, 1-3-1. Well, 1-2-2 press.
But you can tell he's a tough Spartanburg kid. Kid didn't shed one tear.
You're right about that.
He didn't shed a tear. Tough kid.
That's a dumb foul by Mr. Rice there. He has position on him. Just turn around, get your hands straight up in the air, play good, solid defense.
I think that may be the third foul on Caden.
Third foul.
Not sure.
Third foul on Rice.
Three-pointer, no good. Everybody's hitting the ground. My goodness, another. Okay, he's all right. Romaine Kelly hit the ground kind of hard, grabbing that elbow. Spartanburg just played a tough football season and nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Here they are, their second basketball game, and people are falling. Dropping like flies.
Long ball. Off the mark.
No good. It'll bounce around.
Trey High gets it. Oh. Ill-advised pass. Foster takes it.
Tried to come over the top for the block. That's not going to work.
Trey High on the rebound.
I like how Trey pushed. Oh! A little bit too hot to handle for Caden. On a play like that, when you have two flyers coming down the sideline, I kind of want to see him throw it up instead of throwing that bounce pass.
You're right.
The bounce pass should be the safe play if you throw it in there right, but you throw it up in the air. Let him catch it up in the air and do something with it. Here we go. Play with it up top. No! Can't get that roll.
Rice with the rebound, kicks it up. Waylon
Napier knocks it down for 2. I think Waylon's a sophomore, am I right?
We're right about that.
Young guy out of Ridgeview.
You got him listed at 6'2".
Yeah.
I think they're reaching.
I'm 6'1" if he's 6'2". I love those basketball heights.
Oh, yeah.
The basketball heights and the football weights. I remember all throughout high school and college, I was 6'2", 240.
And Rice has picked up his 4th foul just now. 5:45 left in the third quarter. It's going to be tough.
So that Rice will be simmering on low.
You're exactly right on that one.
About the next 10, 15 minutes of game time.
Some of the Rice fouls, early fouls were, not too smart.
A lot of those little ticky-tack fouls, and you're silly fouls.
Silly.
You hate to call them silly, but that's exactly what they are, silly fouls. Reaching your hand in after you missed a shot.
Yeah.
Trying to go for a pick pass up in the passing lane.
Exactly.
And you end up a whole body creaming the guy. Fouls like that will kill you.
Yep.
Well, correction, fouls like that will kill you if you're a star player.
You're right. You're right.
Now, if you're the 8th guy off the bench,
You got 5 fouls.
you got 5 fouls. You know, that's what you're in here for. Give me five strong fouls.
Pull up.
Johnson.
Oh, nice. Smooth. Like rocked him to sleep there for a
I'm
second.
telling you, Darian Johnson tried to pull that little Tim Hardaway UTEP 2-step.
Well, right now, Spartanburg came out of halftime very sluggish. Haven't scored a point, I don't believe.
Get that out of here. Back behind the back. 3-ball wide open from the wing. Oh, he'll get that roll. Uzziah Dawkins.
First bucket for Spartanburg in the half. Oh, Trey High tries to get the foul in the basket.
Tried to get to the hole and did one of those things where he cuffed it on the inside, and the only way you were going to get it is just to reach around him and commit the foul, and that's exactly what happened. But when you got to play like that, you got a guy coming down so fast and so out of control, and he cuffs it like that, you go ahead, let him go through.
Yeah.
All he's going to do is hit the bottom of the backboard.
You're right. Makes the first end of that.
But it's easy for us to say that when we're up top.
Hindsight
Hindsight is always 20/20.
Always.
Trey knocks down the first free throw. Trey knocks down the second one.
Kelly brings the ball up court.
Romaine Kelly's constantly pushing the tempo. I like him. He wants to keep things moving. Nice strong take to the Hawkins. Uzziah Dawkins.
That's what Spartanburg needs to do right now. Just get to the hole.
You get to the hole.
Get to the hole.
And then good things happen when you drive and attack the basket.
Exactly.
Maybe you can pick up that foul. You maybe get an easy layup.
And defensive side, you got to make stops. Then you got to get defensive rebounds.
Andrew Tate, he has 6 points. He's been awful quiet this game. So in the last game, I think Tate was our MVP. He had 16 in the last one.
Dawkins again.
Dawkins.
Seemed like a replay.
Dawkins attacking the basket. He went off of that pick. Went off a screen that was set by Kelly. And he went to the hole. I like Dawkins attacking the basket. There we go. I was wondering about Talon Cooper. Here he is. You see him coming into the screen, heading to the bench now. Yeah, it was his finger. It wasn't his wrist. So that's good to know. It was just the finger, not the wrist.
Good driving kick there. Oh.
Did he get up?
Yeah. Pump fake. Johnson.
Oh, called blocking. He tried to sell that one.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to sell that one.
I thought the ref was going to bail him out, too. He had his hand sitting ready for it.
I think if you want to sell that one, you got to let a scream go out with that. Oh! Oh!
You got to give some acting.
I'm telling you, you got to sell it. You better sell it all the way.
Ooh.
Oh, nice shot.
Napier.
Waylon Napier heating up here. That's 9 points on the night for Napier.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot there. Stop and pop there. Yeah, that is a foul. That shot Napier just made, that's one of the shots you shoot in the gym every day.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones you throw the ball, let it roll back till you catch it, turn and shoot. So that's muscle memory there.
Mm-hmm. And these are some of the things, man. A lot of people don't understand, like, running little drills, why you run little drills. That's exactly why you do it.
Exactly.
Instead of going to the gym and just standing at the center of the three-point line and just shooting as many three-point shots you can from the top of the line, you want to run little action sequences, man.
Game time situation.
Practice rolling around off that pick
to
shoot that shot. Set a chair up on the floor. Practice dribbling around that chair, stopping, shooting a little 10-foot jumper.
Yep.
That's what makes you a better player. And if you got a person to practice with, practice catching the pass.
Exactly.
Shooting the jumper. Practice giving it, going, catching it, and laying it up in the middle of the lane.
Another thing about having somebody to practice with, that person who gets the rebound for you, he learns how that ball comes off the rebound.
Exactly.
Oh,
and the basket.
Foul in the basket.
Uzziah Dawkins is taking control over here. He scored 3 straight layups from that side of the basket.
That right block, he's found something on the drive.
Let's see if he can complete the 3-point play.
Good.
He's good. He's money.
Like I say, it only takes one play at a time. You know, Ridgeview has been very steady with their offense, you know, making their shots when they had them. Not playing too silly with the ball, but, you know. Whoa.
Napier with the ball handling.
They're going to have to do something with him. If Spartanburg wants to get in this game, they have to stop that Napier again.
Right now going back and forth, Napier and Dawkins trying to match each other up. Dawkins going to the hole, hitting the layup. Napier hitting the nice pull-up jumpers. Look at Napier right there.
Good floater.
Floater in the lane. Assistant basketball coach replay.
And you know, with Napier making the shots, Dawkins making the shots, it's all good and dandy, but you can't trade baskets if you're Spartanburg.
Spartanburg, you can't trade baskets. You have to get a stop here and there.
Yep, you got to get a stop. So you have to, you know, right now you're in the huddle. Coach Ford's in the huddle. He has to be talking defense right now.
Yeah, defense.
Defense right now. That's what he's talking, defense. If he's talking offense, he got offense going right now.
Got offense going. Now we got to figure out how to stop these guys.
Exactly. And, you know, Coach Stoneman, he used to want to call the timeout just now. You know, he has a strategy in mind that he wants to see put in place. Let's see if it's executed.
Two Nike shoes. Both of them have on the Nike jerseys. You know, it's funny. Thinking back, I can't ever remember, you know, teams, you know, actually having the Nike jerseys or whatever. It was all a Champion and Russell.
Champion and Russell.
Rebound by Tate. Tate with the putback.
Like they got Foster on Napier, but you can't just leave everybody else open.
Trey High got fouled.
Got a face guard on Napier now.
You know, if you ever forget number 3's name, it's Trey.
Pretty simple there, huh?
He's an easy guy to remember.
First basket's good.
He misses the second one.
And look who's back in the game here.
Playing one finger short.
Now, if I'm Ridgeview, I'm making them go that weak hand.
Yes, sir. Every time he has the ball, you have to make him go to the left. Adrian Briscoe with 2. You know, every time he has the ball, you got to make him dribble to his left.
You have to show me that's not a weakness.
Exactly.
You have to show me. Good face guard by Foster.
But, you know, that's amazing, though. When you look at the injury, it's usually a lot worse than what it really is.
Right.
Because I thought for sure he probably would have been out for the next 2-3 weeks. Here he is. He's out for 20 minutes.
Oh, there we go.
Jump ball. And here we go. Now we'll get to the point where I talk about my pet peeve of high school basketball and college basketball. That's that jump ball. You know, the jump ball, you have that alternating possession. You know, I want to see if it's a jump ball, let's let the defense work for it. The defense work for it to force the jump ball. Foot on the line, no good.
Hard.
Yeah, you know, the defense worked for that jump ball, so why not let's let them go and jump for it.
You're right. You're right. Cooper look like he's kind of strong with that finger.
Oh, that's a travel. Doing too much bouncing around back and forth.
Hey, he's just happy to be back on the court.
Yeah, he's happy to be on the court. He's feeling, he said, hey, I'm playing.
Oh, yeah. Thought season was over, man.
Oh. That there had a case of Adrian Briscoe not really wanting to dribble in the open court. Didn't know how to
Kelly with the steal.
quite handle that. Oh, that's a travel. And the thing is, I think everybody on the court thought he traveled. And they were waiting on the referee to blow the whistle.
I think he actually thought he traveled. He wanted to get rid of the ball.
Everybody stopped. The referee's the only person on the court who didn't think he traveled.
Kelly with a foul on the jumper.
They're going to send Neil Taylor to the line.
And, you know, they say that's the worst foul you can do. Foul a jump shooter.
Foul a jump shooter.
A baseline jump shooter who just came off the bench.
I'm telling you.
That's the worst foul you can commit there.
These are supposed to be automatic. Oh, never mind. .41 seconds to go in the quarter.
Steady flow of people coming up steps, trying to find their seats for the night's main event.
Oh, get that out of here.
Good block.
Neil Taylor with the block.
On the floor, called foul on the floor.
Going down the court with a full head of steam. You know, you say steady stream of people coming in. And what's going on? You know, one thing I like about this stadium, I'm one of the guys who likes the bold feel of the stadium, you know. You know, that stadium, I keep saying stadium.
Arena.
Still in a football state of mind. This is arena, not a stadium. But, you know, I like that bold feel of the stadium, of the arena. I'll get it right one day.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
get it right.
Makes both. Neil Taylor.
DeMarcus Neil Taylor. Here we go. 8-point game. Dawkins playing around with it up top. He'll get the screen off of Kelly. Dawkins working to that block that he likes to work to.
That's his spot.
That is his spot. Oh, and the steal. Oh, Cooper couldn't finish. Here we are. We're at the end of the third quarter. The score, 53-47. 53-47. Ridgeview on top.
The 2016 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic broadcaster brought to you by CBA Sports, Founders Federal Credit Union, Farm Bureau Insurance, RSM Promotions, and FCA Camps.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.
Welcome back, fourth quarter. Ridgeview on top of Spartanburg. Oh, on the inside, hard post move.
I think he went to his offhand there. Well, I hope he did.
Tate tried to do the little baby hook with the other hand. Showed he wasn't ambidextrous.
Pull up jumper. Ooh. Might have been a couple of steps there before he put that ball there.
Oh, good hands to tip that away because Kelly was running. Tate working on the inside. He'll turn it over. Pulling it out. Cote, no good.
Tries to use the body. Dawkins puts it out to Foster. Foster pushes ahead, gets, oh, you gotta see, you got 2 men there. There's a 3-on-1 break.
3-on-1 break.
3-on-1 break. You got too many dribbles there.
And you know, when you're down by 6 points like this in a game where you're having a hard time getting stops, you have to convert when you have these easy opportunities. These are the times you have to convert.
Now we got Foster man face guarding Napier now.
And this is something they're going to have to take Napier out the game because Napier is hot. Napier's hot right here. Spartanburg, if they want a chance to win, they have to. And look at Napier's calling for the ball. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
He wants it. He gets knocked to the ground.
Pass, Johnson. And, you know, with Rice being in foul trouble, Napier kind of took over the game.
Exactly.
You know, that's and mentioned Rice coming in, checking in. Oh,
3 ball.
That's short.
You know, but that shows that the program is in good hands when Rice leaves.
Yes, sir. Napier has the ball up top.
And, you know, they said he was listed as 6'2".
Yeah.
They're counting the hair.
Yeah, there you go.
They're counting the hair. That's what it is.
Foster's being hawked on the ball right now. Up to Dawkins up top. Sets the right screen for him. Dawkins to his spot.
That's his spot.
To his spot.
That is his spot. Dawkins is making a living right there off of that right block.
Let me tell you something. You play horse, that's his spot.
Yes, sir.
You better be able to make that layup like him. Or you out. Got a 6-point game. 5:55 left in the fourth.
Well, let's see if Dawkins can finish this 3-point play.
Good. You know, Spartanburg still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. Rice is back in the game. They've put in a token press now. 2-1-2. Good pass to the middle there. Finds Rice on the side. Off the bench, he's cold.
Look at that block over the top. Dawkins has 15 points in the second half. 15 points. That's 17 for the game.
Dawkins found his spot.
He found his spot. He definitely found his spot. And the thing is, what I can't understand is he's going to the right every time. Well, you know, somebody should kind of try to turn him the other way.
Exactly. Go tight, good on the first. 56-50, 5:38 here in Dorman Arena, Roebuck, South Carolina.
Roebuck.
You know, I'm an upstate guy now. I take the back roads here.
Okay.
Stay off the highway.
Stay off the highway, go through Roebuck.
Roebuck and Moore and Woodruff.
The young freshman.
Yes, sir.
3 ball.
I think that's long. Kelly almost got another silly foul. Rice pushes. No numbers. Sticks it out to Kotay.
And now, let's see if they run. Okay, you want to get the ball back to your play. I want to see if they try to run their offense or get their ball back to the stud. Got Caden Rice in the game, and he's obviously
Pick and
cold.
pop.
He's been out for a while.
Yep.
And you can tell by that shot. He's been out for a while.
Referees need some help on the call. Going to confirm. Going the Ridgeview way. Now, Ash for Ridgeview, number 20.
D.D. Ash.
He didn't play in the first half. And he's getting a lot of minutes here in the fourth quarter. Critical time.
You know, when you have all that hair like that on the sideline, you gotta let that show. You gotta showcase that hair.
Yes, sir. Now I know he's a football player for Ridgeview. He's one of their corners. I want to say he's pretty good down there.
Okay. Gotta let that hair get some of the showcase in there. I often talk about these young guys, and I talk about these young guys and their weird haircuts. Me being a guy with a shaved head, there might be a little bit of jealousy coming out of here.
There you go.
I'm out here wishing premature baldness on all these kids.
I saw a Facebook post saying, "Can we please leave the nappy hair in 2016?" Next is the Jerry curl.
Uh-oh.
It's coming back.
Bring it back.
It's coming back.
Baron Davis tried.
Soul glow.
Here we go. Ridgeview will have it. Fleming will give it to Napier. Napier back over to Johnson. Now Johnson will set everything up top. He'll give it back to Napier. Napier calms the crowd down, being guarded by Foster. Now over to Fleming. Tries to cut to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes. He'll pick up the foul, but he went down hard. Johnson popped back up, though. Johnson pretty solid kid. Did you know Johnson played any football over there?
Yeah, he's a football player also.
On the line, number 5, Darian Johnson.
Solid looking kid. All you guys at Ridgeview Hoops, Ridgeview Athletics, all you people out there watching us online, getting a lot of tweets from the Ridgeview crowd. Nobody from Spartanburg wants to tweet me. You can send your tweets in. You can send them to Sly the Sports Guy, or you can send them to SUVtv. Give me a reason to holler you out. Ridgeview Hoops. I see you out there. Johnson knocks down the free throw. Ooh, no good.
Under the rim. 4 minutes left. 9-point game. Ridgeview had to lead. Pushing the tempo. Now that's a bad shot.
And you know what? I like what Foster's doing. Foster blew that layup. But on the defensive end, when Foster was going back on defense, first thing he did was look for Napier.
Guess where he's at?
Dawkins in his spot, scoring again.
Somebody has to stop that guy at that spot.
But the first thing Foster did, you can tell Foster's a football player because the first thing he did after he missed the shot, he didn't worry about getting back on defense. Didn't worry about anything. He went and found his man.
That's discipline.
He went and found his man and stood in front of him.
Discipline.
Shouts out to the people at can'tmiss.com tweeting us out, trying to get the traffic to go to their page. All right. Like the guys over there at Ridgeview Athletics, now we're going to hold you to it because we're going to read it on air. They say, thanks to Slider Sports Guy and SUVtv for the shout-out live on their broadcast. You guys just earned some, it's bow time. I guess we earned some Bojangles. Thank you.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. We won't turn it down.
Not at all.
And truth be told, Bojangles is also one of the major spots. Oh, did they count the basket or did they try?
Basket. Dawkins got to his spot again. Well,
No, he moved over about 2 feet.
About 2 feet.
He moved over about 2 feet from his spot.
Let me find out he's trying to move over.
He's trying to move his spot over. But speaking of Bojangles, Bojangles is also one of the big sponsors of the FBI Classic. There's plenty of Bojangles banners all around the Dorman Arena. Guys over there at Ridgeview had the Bo Bash. Is it the Bojangles Bash or the Bo Bash?
The Bojangles Bash.
Bojangles Bash over there at Ridgeview. I'm talking about they had some talented teams in there. Who played there this year?
Yeah, Huntington Prep.
Gray, Miller Grove from Atlanta.
Yep. You know, you had
Ridgeview.
Westwood, Lexington.
Talented lineup over there at the Bojangles Bash.
First one's good by Coty.
Coty knocks down the free throw.
You know, I've seen Coty play since his freshman year. I swear he's been there about 20 years.
And, we were talking about that last night with that Keenan game. That Keenan game, we had Tariq Simmons come in. And Tariq, I was like, God, I've seen this kid play forever.
Forever, right?
It'll be strange to watch a Keenan game without him.
Don't worry about it. You're going to have Dylan then.
You'll have Dylan. Oh, long-range three.
By the one finger.
Long-range three by Talon Cooper. And he shakes that hand.
There's a 4-point game here. We got a good game going brewing here. 2:53 left. Fourth quarter. Ridgeview with the ball. Coty up tight.
And now this is one of the things that you worry about with a team like Spartanburg and something like and another team like Ridgeview. You have to be able to put these teams away. If you can't put a good athletic team like this away, you let them hang around. Something bad's going to happen. If you don't believe me, go and ask Dorman.
You're absolutely right.
Dorman was playing Keenan last night, and they just couldn't put Keenan away. They couldn't put him away.
Now, one thing, though, that they should have got that rebound just now. That would have been good for them.
Yeah. Now they're trying to get Napier the ball. But right now, Coach Ford has said Napier is not going to beat us. Whoever's guarding Napier is going – oh, now he's open. He's wide open by himself, too. Way to find their man.
Oh, good block.
Tate came over the top. For the block.
And guess who gets the ball back?
Who got it back? I didn't even see it.
It's a jump ball.
It's a jump ball. Oh, my goodness.
Guess who gets it back?
I guess I went to write down the stats. I went to look down and write down the stat. And look, jump ball. My most hated call.
Ridgeview ball back.
My most
great defensive play by Spartanburg.
Hated call in high school ball is the jump ball. Smart play right there by Coty. Smart play to let that ball go to the backcourt, then catch it. You need that out the young man. That's a senior move right there. You expect that out of your seniors. Coty, he'll have it in the corner. Poke from behind. Move it over. Oh. Foster let Napier get the ball. Now Napier will have it up top. Foster trying to guard him. Dribble into the trap. Napier.
Oh.
I don't like that call.
Oh.
I don't like that foul call because the defender just went up.
Vertical.
He went straight up.
Didn't come down for a block anything. That's a bell out there.
In the way I was told that real estate straight up in the air, that's your real estate.
Your real estate.
You can go straight up in the air to block it. But, hey,
that's a tough call. Tough call, especially in a tight game like this. Napier.
Napier missed the first free throw.
Face guarding him has taken him out of his game.
It has. It's taken him out of his game because that third quarter, he had like 3 in a row playing around with it, and they just couldn't stop him.
Knocks the second.
But the quickest way for you to get back into your game is to knock down some easy free throws.
Knock down easy free throw.
And that's the thing about free throw. Nobody's guarding you.
Let me tell you something. Isaiah Owens just checked in. I see something big at him. Long three. Cooper
knocks down the 3.
Step right into it. NBA range there, baby.
I love the young man. The young man went out with a finger injury, and I thought he was done. I thought he was done for the game. Look at the replay.
Assistant basketball coach replay here. Steps in.
Oh, that was the block shot. Dawkins, and now look at Cooper for the long 3. Pull his hand down and knock it down.
No follow through.
He didn't think it was going in. He threw it up. He didn't think it was going in.
Guess what? Drop buckets. Now we down by 2.
2-point game, 1 minute, 22 seconds to go. And both teams are in the bonus. Spartanburg's in the double bonus. Ridgeview's in the single bonus. So Spartanburg shooting 2. Ridgeview still shooting 1 and 1.
And it's funny, when Cooper was taking this stride to take that shot, I was just talking about Isaiah Owens just checking in, the young guy from Spartanburg. I say, he's going to give me a big shot. Cooper shut that up.
And the thing is, Isaiah Owens, the young guy, he's the shooter.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the shooter. And I like to watch him shoot because he takes that deep squat.
Need all the strength he can get.
I'm telling you, he made my knees hurt trying to emulate his squat.
But see, he's not a defender. He's out the game right now.
All right, a little bit of bumping going on with that freshman Foster. I mean, not freshman, the running back Foster. And the referee, and I love what the referee's doing. The referees, instead of calling some type of double foul or something silly like that, they just went and have a talk to us. Say, hey, we're not going to have this bumping. That's what you want out of your refs. Coty will have it. It'll be poked from behind. Barely saved to Johnson.
I don't know about that one.
They'll send it over to Rice. Rice finds Napier. Napier will pull it back. They left him wide open. Forgot all about him. Now they'll send it back to Napier.
Now, what kind of discipline does this Ridgeview team have?
Oh, going the other way. Way to step up on the baseline. Taking the charge on the baseline.
And I was just saying, what kind of discipline do you have? Why are you going down there?
And now look at the referee. Right now he's talking to Tate, because what happened when he took that charge, Tate gave him kind of the little gun sign.
Yep.
But once again, this is a veteran officiating crew right
Exactly.
here. He could have called the tech or said
Yep.
something like that, but it wasn't tech worthy.
Exactly.
But what a good referee will do. Dawkins.
Oh! I got this new spot.
He moved this spot over. He moved this spot over 2 feet.
And what we said, you keep a team in, they bound to strike.
They're bound to strike, and here's Napier. Napier will have it.
I think we got Caden popping. Caden's going to pop off here.
And Caden wants it too.
Yep.
He stepped out for him, but Napier, he's gonna hold it. He'll dribble with it. They'll play around with it. 20. They want to save for that last shot. They want to see if they can play for one. They'll give it to Coty, and they'll get a timeout. Timeout.
Right back in at Spartanburg.
And now here we go. We have 18 seconds left. I guess obviously, we're gonna let Anton put on his coaching hat. 18 seconds left. Obviously, I guess you want to save for the last shot.
Oh yeah, definitely. You that tie ball game, you want the last shot. You want to at least be going to the rim with no time left, to tell you the
You
truth.
go to the rim with no time left. And now here's the thing. When you have a guy who can handle the ball like Napier and penetrate like Napier, I would love for him to try to break down the defense some or work off a pick to attack the basket, and you still have one of the best shooters out here in the state, one of the best jump shooters in the state.
Well, see, what I would say right now with Caden Rice, all he's been doing all night is pick and popping.
Yeah.
Picking, doing the flop. Right now you're going pick and roll.
Yeah.
Do a pick and roll with Caden going down. Get the ball high to him. He's already tall enough. Get the ball high to him by the rim. Not an alley, just a high pass to him. Get the ball by the rim.
But you got these athletes from Spartanburg.
And you got fouls. But that's at the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
That's with no time left.
No time
Let's get a pick and roll going to the rim. I don't want a jump shot right now.
See, I like Napier penetrating to the hole, and if it's not there, kicking it out the Caden. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Ridgeview will take it out. They'll get it to Napier. Napier will hold it. Napier being guarded by Dawkins. Would have rather see Foster on him, but Dawkins will have him. Napier stops at the free throw line too early. Knocks it down. 8 seconds left. Napier knocks it down.
Too much time. Guess who's subbing in, I bet? The young fella.
Send in the young fella. Will he get in?
Send the young fella in.
Send the young fella in. I want to see Isaiah Owens in, because something like this, Dawkins is going to have the ball at the top of the key. Dawkins will have the ball, and Dawkins will be going to his spot. There's no question whatsoever. Dawkins is going to his spot. And now you have Cooper, who's shown he can hit that outside shot.
Yep. They got some options right now.
They have some options. And then when you have Dawkins going to that spot, if he brings over the defender, Tate is right there on the inside for the lay-in. Now, the object for Ridgeview is to stop Dawkins from getting to that spot.
Exactly, and they haven't done it yet. Not the second half.
Not the second half. They hadn't stopped them from getting to that spot in the second half.
We got the young fella in the game. He's subbed in.
Now this would be perfect. Now if you're a young freshman, Isaiah Owens. If Isaiah Owens can hit this shot, you'll love to be that young freshman. And the thing about Isaiah Owens, he looks like a freshman.
No, yeah.
He looks like a freshman. He looks young. All right, they'll get it to Dawkins.
Oh, they face guarding. Oh,
Dawkins being guarded by Harper.
Oh.
Dawkins loses the dribble. Send it over to Cooper. Cooper to three. No!
short.
Ridgeview pulls it off, 64-62. The Blazers for the win. My goodness, what a game.
Yeah, a good game.
What
Great
a game.
Well-matched teams, you know.
Two well-matched teams, and that's it. Well, that's it from the FBI Classic. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. I'm Sylvester Williams. He's Anton Bennett.